It's big dog season, and you can't stay still because you want it. Talk that talk, George. You still scraping your plate because you're hungry. Talk that talk.
Tonight, we're learning more information about an incident at Baraboo High School's graduation between a parent and the district superintendent on Friday. Our Jalen Banks joins us now with video of that incident and response from the district. Jalen?
Eric, in the video, you can see a parent approach the stage, grab the superintendent, Rainey Briggs, and move him out of the frame before what is believed to be the parent's daughter being able to shake the hand of the superintendent. The video continues, and you can hear Briggs say, "Get off me." You can see individuals take the stage, escorting him off, and multiple people moving the parent off the stage as well. And comments on social media say the parent did this in protest of how the superintendent and the district handled bullying incidents related to his daughter. In a statement from the district, they say, "Our primary focus remains on celebrating the achievements of our graduates." They continue with, "We want to ensure that the significance of this milestone and the hard work of our students are not overshadowed by this unfortunate event. The evening celebrated their accomplishments, and we are incredibly proud of each of them." Now, the incident is still under investigation right now, and I'm still working to learn if the parent is facing any criminal charges or consequences for his actions. As soon as I learn and we learn here at News 3, we will update it online at channel3000.com.
Oh, excuse me. Where's Brendan? Where's Brendan? Where's Brendan?
Get away from me, bro.
No, don't.
Hey, you need to get, hey. You gotta go. I will get off the stage. Out right now. I don't care. Get off the stage right now.
Well, that was an interesting news report, huh? Today is Thursday, June 6th, the year is 2024. So, was this father's behavior racist? You go on, what? You know, here's the thing. I looked at that and I said, wait a minute, this man has the nerve to go on stage and shove the superintendent. He felt so emboldened that he could just go in there and knock the superintendent off the stage. And y'all, ever since Donald Trump ran for president, became president of the United States, he's running again, we have seen the worst behavior in racist people ever. The behaviors being exhibited, we know it already exists. We know what's going on in this country. But the fact that so many of these racists have come out of the closet, so to speak, and are willing to go up on a public stage and threaten, without any regard to people watching, news media, just nobody cares. It was being recorded. He didn't care. They did arrest him. He was arrested. The father was arrested, and he was charged with and they also filed a restraining order against this guy. I'm trying to. He was charged with I forget I can't see what they charged him with. But he was charged with disorderly conduct, and you just have to wonder what makes someone think you can go up onto a stage in the middle of a graduation and shove somebody out of the way that you don't want this person to touch your daughter's hand. So I need to brush that, so I need to comb this damn beard out. I saw that video and I was kind of like shocked. Like, okay, is this really real? You feel like you can go up there and shove someone out the way in that manner? I just wonder, what was his motives? He says because his daughter was being bullied. I don't think so, y'all. But this is a crazy country we living in right now, and there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. And I can contribute a lot of this stuff to Donald Trump and his bold behavior. And this school had an incident in 2018 where a photo appeared online showing a number of students posing for the camera while appearing to make a Nazi salute. Where's the school at? The school is in, where's this? Wisconsin. Baraboo High School. Baraboo High School in Wisconsin. The footage shows the student walking to the stage just to receive her diploma as she shook hands with several school district officials. However, moments before reaching Superintendent Rainey Briggs, Mr. Edie is seen rushing up the stairs to the stage and pushing him aside. That's my daughter, Mr. Edie can be saying, heard in the video. And then the Superintendent Briggs replied, "You better get off me, man. Get away from me, bro." Mr. Edie was reporting later to say that I don't want him touching her. I don't want her touching him. He ran up there with that baseball cap. Was that one of them? His sunglasses on that baseball cap. Is that one of them "Make America Great" one of the MAGA people? I bet you it is. What y'all want to think? But every time we bring up these Trump supporters, people, because I have a lot of black male friends and associates who support these who are Trump supporters, and I just wonder, what are they thinking? If we didn't learn anything just from January 6th, just that one event, and there's a lot of other stuff. January 6th, him not leaving the presidency, the whole mess he did after he lost the election, everything leading up to January 6th. Nobody saw this crazy stuff. His whole presidency, and we still dealing with this crazy man. Still, you have to wonder, what are people thinking? But hey, I don't know. Everybody got to make up their own mind about what you see going on in this country. I see it. We all see it. But anyway, it's a beautiful day today. It looks like it's going to rain today. I better go back out here and cover up the grill. I have not wanted to lately since I got my teeth. First off, let me discuss it. This whole teeth thing. I went to a dentist yesterday here in Atlanta, and I just wanted him to inspect the work that I had done in Turkey. And I'm going to do a video about it. And he thought everything looked great. He looked at my teeth, he x-rayed them, he examined them, scheduled me for cleaning. He just wants to show me how to clean. They showed me somewhat how to clean them. As I was under the impression you don't floss them, and I had bought a water pick, but he said there is a way to floss these teeth. And so they were showing me how. I spent about 2 hours at that dentist yesterday, and they were with him x-raying and examining them, and I haven't had rear teeth in my mouth in years, so it was creating some issues with my muscles in my head and neck and mouth, and everything was so I have this little mouth guard that I wear. It's getting better. It's only been not even 2 weeks yet, so he said just give us some time. I done bit my tongue so many times, it's just ridiculous. So I've had this, when I'm eating, I have to be very careful with eating, keep an eye on my tongue, make sure it ain't where it's not supposed to be. I was like, damn, your teeth are sharp. He's like, no, they're not really sharp. He examined to make sure. He said they're normal. He said they did a very good job. What they did, the dentist who installed them, he said he did a really good job. They look great. He thought they were a little bit too white, but I went a couple of shades darker. He's like, but he said they will, over time, they might darken a little bit. And he said he thought that I should have went a couple of shades darker. But I was thinking the same thing. But overall, he liked the teeth. He definitely said they look good. They did a good job installing them. So I just have to keep them clean. And what was happening is when I eat, food was getting trapped in places. And so I'm using the water pick, and I'm thinking it's removing it, but it really wasn't, because when they showed me how to thread there's a little threader thing that you use for to thread the floss under the tooth and around the tooth into the implant. So he was telling me that I have to make sure I remove stuff. See, I'm thinking that the teeth are sitting on the implant down to the gum and nothing can get it in there, but that's not accurate. There is some food getting up into the gum area where the crown sits on top of the tooth, where the crown sits on top of the implant, and then it sits on top of the gum. So I had to clean out that area, and they were showing me how to do it. It's kind of complicated. She said, but after you've done it a few times, you'll be able to get it done in a few minutes. So every time I eat something, I have to take the time, or a couple times a day, just in the morning, maybe in the evening, before going to bed, floss them out and clean the area out. But so the teeth are, I ain't had no teeth in years, so I didn't realize that when you're getting teeth would cause some complications with the muscles in my head. It's getting better though. But yeah, it was like, whew. So he wanted to make sure the bite, he is going to adjust my bite in a few weeks. He said, let's just leave it alone for now. He said, he checked it, but he said he didn't want to mess with it just yet. He wants everything to settle down. And then if I continue to have issues, then he'll adjust the bite on there. And other than that, he said he loved them. So that was good to hear. You're going over to a foreign country, getting teeth done. Everybody keeps asking me about. All I would say, I learned a lot, and I'm going to do a video about the 10 things I learned about going to Turkey to get having a dental procedure, and I'm working on that. I'm going to do the video as I'm writing everything down. And I'm going to do a video about it because a lot of people are asking. A lot of my friends have called and asked and say they want to go, and I'm thinking, hold up. You want to do this the right way. And I learned a lot. One thing that took place over in Turkey, I got into a taxi cab. And the taxi driver, we were leaving the Grand Bazaar. We went over to the Grand Bazaar, was shopping. We left, but when we were leaving the Grand Bazaar, a guy approached us and said, you need a taxi. And we said, oh yeah, sure. So we jumped in this taxi and they took us back to the hotel, which was about a 10-minute drive. I had some cash on me, but I was trying to preserve as much cash as possible, so I gave him my credit card. This motherfucker took my credit card and tapped it for $350. Then he said, oh, it didn't go through. And I said, you sure? I just used that card. Then he did it again for $40. And he gave me the card back and said, no, it didn't go through. I said, you sure? Let me see that. And he said, no, it didn't go through. He took the little device and threw it on the floor, and I was like, okay. But anyway, when I got into the hotel, we were going to pay him cash. So while I was sitting in the hotel, walking into the hotel, I noticed I had these text messages because I have alerts on my phone, and I saw the charges. One for $349, one for $35, which was the correct fee. So the charges went through. So my friend was like, maybe they'll drop off, because he said it didn't go through. No, the charges did not drop off. So anyway, I had to dispute the charges here when I got back here and get them reversed. So he didn't get that $350 he thought he was going to get. He's just a con artist scam. They exist. He saw two Americans and he thought he'd take advantage of it. And I had to make several phone calls to my credit card company to get those charges reversed. It was a taxi cab, and they were like, okay, yeah. And then upon research, I've learned that this is very common in taxi cabs. So what I learned from that, the manager of the hotel where we stayed at, she said, only catch Uber, never give a taxi cab, never get in one of these taxis. unless you're paying cash. But the best way is to just use Uber to get back and forth wherever you need to go. Or she offered use one of our drivers here at the hotel to take you, which is what we ended up doing. We went back. Yeah, we went there 2 days in a row. The next day we had a driver from the hotel take us. They had this limo and we just rode that. I was so pissed about that damn. And Uber was too far. We wanted to take the Uber by the time we had switched hotels. Lesson learned, and when I was doing my research, this is a common scam taxi drivers do around the world. So if you're in a foreign country or someplace, use Uber if that option is available. Only use cash to pay for your taxi. Do not get the motherfuckers your credit card. I did get the charges reversed, and that's the end of that. So today is Thursday, June 6th. The year is 2024. I'm going to take these dogs out. Yeah, Thursday, June 6th. This week flying by. I'm going to take these dogs out, and I'll speak to you all later. Let me know what you think about this video, about this man shoving this man out the way. Disgusting. All right.